Hey, so I decided I'm going to start vlogging over the next few weeks because we're actually coming as a run up to the launch of Hidden Travel, and I've been struggling with hustle marketing. I've not really had, any way of sharing the journey. It's a bit boring to put it on video and just sort of like me sat at a desk, a computer, and nothing else interesting going on. But as we're going into a launch, I thought, you know what, screw it. Like, I'll share what I'm up to week by week and sort of keep a video record of what's been happening so I can look back on it in the future and just be like, hey, I remember that happening. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Interesting, this week kind of started out a bit weird for me. I saw a little girl who had been struggling to raise money for her cancer treatment. And I just sort of connected with it, and I just thought, screw this, I'm gonna join in trying to help out. So I ended up shaving my head.
I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
The very first video I've got is of me with no hair. And then even weirder than that, I got chatting to some guys about hair transplants because I noticed that my hair is quite far back. So at some point in the next few weeks, you'll probably see me getting a hair transplant as well. But I'm gonna keep a video record of everything that's going on. So if anyone's thinking of getting one, hey, check this out and check it out and see how it progresses. But in the meantime, I just wanted to do a bit of an introduction, say what the plan is. I'll probably try and film like every single week and put it together on a weekend and just share it out. Like if anyone's interested, check it out. If not, fuck you. But in the meantime, yeah, let's see how this week goes. I thought it was filming. Oh, it's filming. Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to say what we're up to today. We were actually planning our launch video. We've got David who's brought his camera. He's there. See, he's an actual videographer. He's got real cameras. And I got Luke. Luke, tell them what we're doing.
We're planning the launch. We're planning our first trip, which is under wraps at the moment. Just getting everything all set and ready to surprise you all with and show you, because it's stressful, but it's going to be amazing when we do announce what's happening.
David, what are we expecting?
Sick time. Big thing.
So it's Luke and Lewis here from Hidden Travel. Just come to tell you about our news, which I've been speaking about for a while. But from the 5th of October, we are planning to launch officially our brand, our company, and how we're going to do that is with a road trip from Manchester to which Lewis is going to go into some more detail with now.
Yeah, we wanted to launch a different way. We wanted to launch something that's unique to us. We're all about finding hidden destinations and hidden locations. And the best way to do that is to sort of stumble across them. There's nothing better than getting lost sometimes and finding a new place or an experience that you didn't even know existed. Sometimes the journey is the most interesting part. So this vlogging thing's weird. Like, I'm not used to it yet. Like, trying to capture everything that's going on. But we just a bit of a heads up. So we've just been filming our little intro video, basically. So we're announcing the launch in like a few days. We've still got so much stuff to sort out. Like, it's been really difficult to pull everyone together, and like people keep like saying they'll come and then they can't, and then like we're reaching out to people now. And I think the problem is, like, when you're trying to start something fresh and new, no one knows who you are. No one.
Some of the people who know who you are, no one knows who I am.
Well, now you do. He's there. Look. But like, no one really cares what we're doing yet because it hasn't really achieved anything. But I think once we get going, and once we have some like views and some
Watch
like
this space, basically.
Yeah, I think people will hopefully want to get involved. You'll be like, shit, that was pretty cool. Let's do the next one. Like, I want this little idea. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because this will come out before the launch video. But the idea we're doing, like, I want it to work really well. I want it to be like the most creative way of starting a business. I want to do everything so different to everyone else. Oh, you want to
outside the norm?
Yeah.
Or fuck the norm?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think this vlog is gonna like have to replace the podcast. I ain't got time anymore to keep. I'm trying to keep up with the podcast, but it's just a nightmare. Bye, David. So the cameraman David, he's gonna be coming. He's really good at what he does. We found him through our friends, and his stuff's incredible.
It's exciting.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys what happens the next few weeks, but it's tough. I am just hoping it works.
It will work. There's no two ways about it. It has to work.
Anyway, bye. I managed to get booked in for a hair transplant. So I'm going to go to the surgery group this week, see if they can't cover that little gap there. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm going to like try and record the whole story and share what happens and see if I look younger after I have my hair taken at the back of my head and put on top. But I would never have known if I hadn't shaved my hair. Just wanted to do a bit of an update really. We've just got a message through from a hotel brand in Germany and they're going to put us up for 5 nights. We'll go Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Munich, Vienna, all those places sorted for us, which is pretty awesome. You know, we're doing a road trip with absolutely no budget, right? So somehow we blagged some 4x4s and we're going to use those for the trip. You know, somehow we blagged hotels. Everyone on board just joining me because they want to have some fun, but I just thought I'd share an update, yeah? Just got an email through saying, yeah man, we'll sort you out 5 or 6 rooms in all those different locations. So the road trip's happening. It's stressful because obviously we don't know where we're going to be staying apart from those places yet, but we're just going to keep trying out what activities we're going to do along the way. We're going to figure them out as we go, but just thought I'd share that right now. I just got an email through. So today's the day. I'm getting the hair transplant done, and I think we're going to go in these corners here. And Dr. Ishmael over there, say hi.
Hi!
He's the man doing the procedure. Do you want to tell us what?
So, we've just drawn the hairline and we're about to start the first stage. So we're going to take the grafts out first, then we'll make the incisions and then we'll put the grafts in.
See, easy.
Simple. We're just taking out some of Lewis's follicles. We're just testing them. You can see them. You see them nicely there.
Lovely.
And hair follicles.
No, I can't say anything. How do you get them to come out?
So what you do is you, it's a bit like an apple core. So you core around the hair.
So you're doing one hair at a time?
Madness. So this is the FUE technique.
So I can feel, the thing I can feel sort of ruined is that's you going around the hair follicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just, it's a micro drill.
It must be tiny.
0.85.
I feel like I should give some context to what's going on. What do you reckon?
You go and give some commentary, go on.
So,
What's going on, boss?
oh yeah, you can
No,
do
no,
it.
no, you do it. No, no, you do it. You do it.
I'll do it. So basically, I was lying flat on my face for an hour and now I'm here. That's all I know. You're gonna need to be you. I don't know what's happened.
So what we're doing now is we're going to make incisions for the grafts to sit into using this slip blade. So it's very fine. It's about 1.1 millimeters wide, cut especially at 45 degrees, so we get the right angle in. And we're going to test the depth in a second to make sure that they're going in the right depth. Is it painful at all?
No.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. I mean, as much fun as I can have.
With somebody sticking needles into your head.
Exactly. To be fair, the one thing that's probably worth mentioning is that it's not actually, once it's numb, it's just, you can't really feel anything.
It's less painful than tattoo, isn't it, once it's gone numb?
Yeah, well, no, it's less painful.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Okay, so one like cuts it.
No, because he's already making the incisions now, slits.
Ah.
So we will, these are your grafts. Then literally gently open one up and place with the other.
Okay.
And that's it. Like sewing.
It's actually genuinely very interesting. Because this is the sort of stuff you don't really see, you just see before and afters, don't you? So I've had the graft done. See there, the side. It actually doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would. I thought it would hurt a lot more. Obviously numbing your head for ages. Being face down when you first stick up a setup and they take all the hairs out, you're actually quite knackered, like dizzy. But then the rest of the time you can't really feel anything. The only thing that really hurt was when you get, you know, the needle, the injection gets put in. That's the only time it really hurts. So yeah, let's see how this pans out. I've got to be really careful with it now. You've even gone into the scar as well to see if you can cover it up. Definitely an interesting look. You know, I thought it'd be easier keeping a record of what's happening. I honestly thought that it wouldn't be stressful. I didn't think that. I thought it'd all be fun. Now obviously I've just had my hair transplant a day and I'm not actually allowed to do anything today, so I'm staying around the house with a bandage on. By the way, it looks sick already. Like, I've been in terms of the guys that did it, I really can't recommend them enough. The surgery group looked after us, so yeah, check them out if you've seen the story or if you're interested in it. I thought I might show like a bit of footage of what happened as well, just so you guys can decide if it's for you maybe. In terms of hidden travel, like you've obviously been seeing, we've been launching the business, getting ready to do our little, we're going to do like a little road trip. We were going to head out across Europe and get loads of great content and loads of great footage. And then today we get a phone call from the car company. I'm not going to say the name because they've been fucking us about for ages, but it's a shame. It's a shame that they cancelled. But that kind of was the last straw for me, because with the coronavirus lockdown rules and the max 6, and we were going to try and stay separate in 2 different cars, and then the issues with us not knowing when we're going to actually be able to run our first trip, and whether it's making sense to actually do the launch marketing sort of activity now and share with everyone what's happening, we decided to cancel it today. And that's, I don't know if you follow the story, it's quite shit, right? We've been trying to run this now for, it started a year and a half ago. This business plan was originally written by me. Luke was on board in last October, so it's almost a year to the day when Luke got involved. It's really sad, you know. It's hard to explain to people the amount of effort that's gone into it, and how many months in the prep this has been. We're just gonna stay and wait. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. Honestly, I think that now would be a silly time to do it when we don't know what's going to happen. We're expecting another lockdown to come about, and I don't know, so many tour operators are closing down and so many travel agents are suffering. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst time in the world to start, right? Because competition is low and people are on the defensive, but we just got to time it so right. We've got one shot and one chance, so yeah, it's a bit of a shit day today. I wasn't really going to share a shit day story. I like to keep it happy and moods high, but to be honest, this is the reality, right? If you want to start a business, you got to go through the highs and the lows, and you got to suffer, and you got to struggle, and you got to fight, and you got to rebound. So I keep saying it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but the main thing is that we're continuing to move forward. The hidden travel has to wait a few months, but we will get there. If it kills me, I've not started working on this project for nothing to happen. So yeah, I guess this will be the end of week 1 vlog, and I'm going to keep sharing the story, because right now, you know, venting to people and sharing that information with people that just they're not interested, don't care, doesn't really help. But if I do it via video, then I can look back on it and be like, oh, I remember when we felt really shit that day, but how we overcame it, etc. So this is just a looking back in the next 5 years. I'm going to just keep a record as often as I can, every other week maybe. We'll just go from there. But I'll update you on the hair process. I'll let you know how it goes. I can't really move or frown or smile right now, and I've got a bandage on my head, but I think it'll come out okay.